Hello everyone, my name is Zenitsu and I'm back with another Buddy Finance video. So today's video is going to be on True Awakening of Deities, and I didn't want to bore you with a 40 long minute video opening up 4 boxes, so what you're seeing is basically just the results of my pulls. So I bought 4 boxes because the Ace Series boxes follow a pretty easy to follow formula where 2 boxes you're going to be seeing a playset of all of the commons and uncommons. 4 boxes you're going to see a playset of all of the rares, and then 8 boxes you're going to be seeing a playset of the double rares, and 12 boxes you're going to be seeing a playset of all the triple rares. At least you're statistically supposed to see them. With that being said, 4 boxes, I was trying to see 2 of the double rares, and the main double rare I was trying to look for was Dimension Denial. Dimension Denial is one of the harder to find Lost World cards and is a very, very good Lost World staple. And as I mentioned in a previous video, as the reprints drove the price of those cards down, the cards that didn't get their reprints went up in price. So this is a pretty easy way that I was statistically supposed to see 2 copies of Dimension Denial. Unfortunately, I didn't see 2 copies of Dimension Denial, but as we can see, I did see 2 copies of almost every other double rare in the set, with a couple of outliers being a couple of other singles and some triples. So some of the double rares and triple rares are still holding some pretty good value. Most of it is based off of the hype and speculation on the current Climax booster, which is Ultimate Unite, where Mystic Knights get some support, Astro Dragons get some support, Link Dragon Order gets some support, and this set also happens to have one of the best Magic World staples in the form of Abracadabra. So Abracadabra is Magic World's spell null, and as a result of a lot of people buying into not only Mystic Knights, but they are buying into Phantom Thieves Draco, another set that came out in Perfected Time Rulers and is getting support in Ultimate Unite. As a result of more and more people buying into those decks, more and more copies of this card is becoming unavailable. And as a result, the price is going up because not enough stock is hitting the secondary market to exactly meet that demand. So with Abracadabra being an uncommon in the set, it's the only uncommon to hold any real value, and the fact that it's an uncommon means you're going to be seeing statistically about 2 copies per box. So in my 4 boxes, I opened up 9 copies of Abracadabra. And then some of the other cards to note that are still retaining some value are the original Sync, again, due to the Ultimate Unite hype for the Mystic Knight support. Then you have Coop, which is for the hype around Astro Dragons. Then you have Zebros, which is holding its value because if you're playing Max Dragons, you need to be running Zebros, and that's the only real reason why he's retaining his value. And then you have Emperor Agito, which is probably the best out of the 3 secret packs. So he's holding a decent amount of value on his own, on top of which in his secret pack you get Bond Glove, which is pretty good. Magic Arga isn't necessarily holding too well, but Blade Mage is holding its value despite the reprint. And then in the double rare slot, Dimension Denial is probably the most expensive card in the set because it's so hard to find and it's so good for the deck. Then you have Terakali, which is a pretty good staple for Magic World. And again, around all of that Magic World hype, that's why they're holding their value. And then obviously the Mystic Knights double rare is holding some value. So Those are the big key cards to look at. There's a lot of other value cards in the double and triple rare slot, but like as far as like the big cards to note, those are the big ones. Unfortunately, the Buddy Rares and the SPs in this set aren't necessarily holding the greatest of value, mostly because two of them have ace stamps. So although I like the idea of ace stamps, the fact that in a single booster box you're guaranteed to see both of them really hurts the value on every other version of the card. So because these ace-stamped versions are so accessible, it drove the price down of all of the other forms. So that includes the Buddy Rare and that includes the SPs. So the Buddy Rares and SPs that aren't of these cards are the only ones that are actually holding value. Another big thing to note is the box toppers are flags. So you get one of 8 different flags, but what's really interesting to note about flags is the fact that Bushiroad said that you could proxy flags for their competitive events as long as you follow the guidelines and rules around that. But the fact that the proxy announcement didn't hurt the value on the flags is actually pretty surprising. So as a whole, I felt like True Awakenings is a pretty decent box to buy in because it comes with the base of Mystic Knights, it comes with the base of Max Dragons, it comes with a lot of good staples for Magic Garga, Magic World, Link Dragon Order, and Astro Dragons. So it has a lot going on with the set. On top of which, the flag box toppers are still holding their own value. The set's just pretty solid overall. I hope you enjoy this kind of content. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Buddy Fight content, and I will see you in the next video.